Good evening. This is short sourdough 101 video number 2. I wanted to show you how Esther rose during the day after her feeding this morning. Show you the bread I made from the starter this morning and also a lesson that I learned. So this is Esther tonight after we fed her this morning about 11 hours ago. So you can see from the jar that she rose up, so she doubled, and then she dropped back down, which is what we do want to see. Now, if you are making like an artisan sourdough loaf or a loaf from active sourdough, then you want to use your starter when it has doubled before it falls, because this is when it's most active and will rise your bread the most. So it's important in the beginning to note how long it takes your starter to double, so that way you can time out when you're going to whip up your bread dough. So here in a little bit, I will discard probably to about down here, putting it in my bowl in the fridge, and then we'll feed her again and put her to bed. This was my first time making an artisan sourdough loaf. Did not have a Dutch oven. Did not have a bowl on top of my pizza stone, so I do feel like it turned out well. The holes in the bread are called the crumb, and from the crumb you can tell if your bread was overproofed, underproofed, or just right. And with this crumb, looks like everything turned out really good. I already sliced it up and shared some with my neighbors, and do plan on making some tomorrow. And that was only a 6-hour, 1-day loaf, and I'm very well pleased with it. So I did have a hard lesson to learn. These are sourdough crackers, which are really yummy, and they are pretty much just straight sourdough. Discard butter and salt, cook them in the oven, kind of score them into your traditional square cracker shape, cook them a little bit longer, and then they are supposed to peel right off the parchment. So usually I just use this Great Value unbleached parchment paper from Walmart, but I'm always looking to save money, so I did pick up some parchment paper from Dollar Tree. It says non-stick and oven safe, so that is what I made a double batch of crackers with, and unfortunately they are 100% stuck to the parchment paper. I did nothing different with these crackers other than use different parchment paper. So unfortunately, that double loaf of crackers is going into the trash. You know, even to peel off, you can't even peel it off the back. Like it just is 100% glued to the back of the cracker. So I don't know about other parchment papers, but for now I'm just going to continue using the Great Value unbleached parchment paper. So you'll just kind of learn as you go. That's how it is. But yeah, so I was really pleased with my bread. Just use a pizza stone and then some foil tinted on top while it cooked, and just really pleased with how it turned out, and it tasted really yummy. So I wanted to show you that for tonight, just some lessons learned, and have a good night.